Good morning. Okay, so it's the morning time and we doing a quick child, why is this video auto playing? Anyways, we doing a quick morning check-in. I'm finally going to do some content for y'all later on. But I wanted to come and do a quick check-in and let y'all know that it is almost the end of February already. And what have y'all accomplished so far in 2026? I need to know because I feel like, child, I don't know what 2026 is giving for me right now, but we gonna figure it out and we gonna get to it, honey. Um, What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. So, as y'all come on in, I'll tell y'all about my mama, y'all. So, my mama called herself going off this morning. I'm like, what is, what are you talking about? So, my mom texted me this morning, right? And she texted me, talk about, I'm so mad at you. Oh my God. So I'm looking like, what the heck? Like, what are you mad about? Like, what the hell? So I call my mama, okay, and I call my mom to see what she talking about. Like, what are you talking about? What are you mad at me about? So mind y'all, I done started juicing, right? So my mom got me a juicer for my birthday. So I've been juicing, like trying to make all kind of different like combinations, all kind of different like stuff. So I got a watermelon, which watermelons aren't really in season like that, but they got the smaller watermelons still. So I had like a watermelon, a cucumber, and mint. I'll be looking up all these different like juice recipes online of different combinations that people use to juice and stuff like that. So I made watermelon, cucumber, and mint juice. And because it was watermelon, the watermelon produced like a lot of juice. So each time that I get a batch of juice and it's like produce a lot, I will make one for myself, one for my mom. So I made one for my mom, took it to her. Mind you, I took the juice to my mom at like 2 o'clock, right? She come talk about she was up in the middle of the night. She woke up in the middle of the night and she was like, "Oh, let me go get the drink that Neek made." So she drink it and she like, I don't know what is up in there. It gave me so much energy. I could not go to sleep. I got to be at work. I'm like, girl, how you mad at me because you decided to drink the juice in the middle of the night? The fuck? And it had it had lime too, my bad. Every time I tell y'all what juice I make, I always forget an ingredient. It had lime as well. So it was watermelon, lime, cucumber, and mint. That was the ingredients. But the drink done gave her energy, and she talking about she is upset at me because she took her narrow behind and decided to drink it in the middle of the night. Like, who told you to drink it in the middle of the night in the first place? And I didn't know that combination is like an energy boost. I just be seeing combinations that people have online that look like the ingredients look good and refreshing, and I just been trying them. And when I drunk mine, it was in the daytime, so I don't know. But she was hot. She was like, I could not go to sleep. I had so much energy. I ain't been to sleep yet. I'm like, but she was acting like she was so mad. So then I went to her house this morning because I said, give me my mason jars. Cause I had bought these juicer bottles and then I had mason jars that I've been taking over there. I'm like, girl, give me my mason jars. She like, hold on. Let me finish my drink real quick. Let me finish. Let me hurry up and like, girl, you is not gonna be acting like that. So, anyways, I thought that was funny because she called herself really going off talking about I can't get no sleep, blah blah blah. Like, girl. So, anyways, if y'all want some energy or y'all want like a little energy boost, then try the mint leaves, cucumber, and watermelon because apparently it gave my mama all the energy in the world. It gave her all the energy in the world. And I guess I didn't notice um when I drank it because I had mine during the day. So I don't know. You said send us some, child. Them juices be so good. I don't know how I'm gonna go back to regular drinking, but the only downside about juicing is the prep. The prep, because I'm one of those people like everything got to be washed, rinse, vinegar, baking soda, like clean, all that. So that's the only downside of juicing is the prep. And it's just like, damn, I'm gonna hire somebody just to be my fruit washer. But now I done went to Sprouts this morning and I done went and got some carrots because now the next juice that I'm gonna try, they say carrots, oranges. I think it was carrots, oranges, and ginger. And that's supposed to be like for like glowy skin. It was carrots, ginger, lemon, and oranges. And that's supposed to be for like, like super glowy skin and all that. So I'm gonna try that one next. But anyways, I just thought that was so funny. In other news, I watched the Tyra Banks top model documentary. I'm gonna do a video on that, but whenever I have an opinion that is like, I know it's unpopular opinion, I be having reservations about even doing the video because I just don't agree with the Tyra hate train. I don't know, like I just don't agree with it. I just feel like the hate train is forced. Like, yeah, there were some things that could have been handled different. Obviously, they're figuring things out and everything is not going to be perfect and you know, but I honestly felt like whoever whoever created that documentary, I don't know if it was if Tyra just participated in it or what, but I just feel like they got all the flunkies to tell, and not to say they're flunkies like that. Let me not say flunkies. That's a horrible word because they're not flunkies. But they got everybody who didn't make it. Like I wanted to hear a variety of stories. Like, are we just gonna like everybody was never gonna make it? Like it was 12 girls and only one winner. It wasn't the next 12 top models each season. It was each season was going to have winners and losers. And I just feel like each girl that they got for the documentary was a girl who was bitter that they didn't make it in the industry and blaming it on Tyra. And I felt like if it was going to be a well-rounded documentary, it should have been both sides, not just, okay, let's put all the girls in a video that didn't win. So let's give their opinion. Be like, and all the girls like had different levels of success, and the industry is definitely like about the connections that you make in life. Like everybody's not gonna make it, bro. Like I'm like, what is it with all of these sob stories? Like everybody was intended to be the winner. Everybody wasn't intended to be the winner. And then the one lady that they made the focal point, um, the girl from season 1, the girl Ebony, I'm sorry, I'm a dark-skinned woman, but I just didn't see it for her. Like her look wasn't like that. I mean, I would have picked a different black girl. You know, like there's tons of gorgeous dark-skinned women, and if it just had, cuz you know how those shows go where they got to have like the token dark-skinned girl. Um I just didn't like her features, her look. I don't know. I didn't see it for her. I don't know. Like there's so many girls that, and it was just like she was kind of like bitter that she didn't make it, and she was just like, but I'm just like, I didn't see it for her neither. And so I don't know. It was a lot of different, and my thing too is like I didn't like, and maybe I'll save some of my opinions for my video when I'll do a video later. But it just felt like a whole bunch of woe is me, and I don't know. We'll get into it, but I watched the documentary and I just don't agree with a mass amount of people's opinions about it. I just don't this wasn't America's participation trophy. It wasn't America's you participate and then like you're gonna be successful. Like, I just, you said drop the pastor video first. All right, all right, all right, all right. I definitely need to do that video as well. The pastor, the TD McNutt, the boy, he was removed from the home. But then even with the TD McNutt, I'm like, what is going on with me? Because I don't know. Ashley, did you see the guy, the grown man who came forward and he said that he was a victim of TD McNutt? Now, I'm not one of those people that I don't put everybody in the same victim category. And I feel like sometimes when stories go viral, anybody try to like, oh, I was a victim. I was a victim. I was a victim. I feel like the minors, the boys that there was boys before the little boy now that he adopted, they telling their stories. Okay, I feel like, yeah, those are victims. But the grown girl, it's this grown ass man. He is a grown ass man, and he's talking about the pastor had him come to do music. Like he was like playing music for the church or something like that. So he came from another state, and him and the pastor like shared a room together, right? And so he's like, the pastor kept telling him, like, oh, I gotta ask you something. I gotta ask you something. So then the pastor finally asked him about, he was like, oh, what do you think if I ask you, do you want to suck my dick or something like that? And then the guy was like, oh my God, I'm a victim of his. And, then he's trying to like read the definition of a victim. Nigga, you as a grown ass man, if that man asked you, do you want to suck his dick? You was supposed to haul off on him or, you know what I mean? Like demand some respect. Like you're not some little helpless little boy. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm just insensitive or what, but I'm like, the little boy is definitely getting violated. He's definitely, needed to be removed. He was definitely in a position where his mama, the McNutt, everybody need to be arrested. But when it comes to grown ass men, he's like, oh, he looked at me and he was like, what do you think if I asked you to suck my dick?" And and from him asking me that, I feel like I was a victim. Like, my nigga, you could say no. You're grown. You're a grown ass man. He was like, I feel like, he was trying to get, like, no, he tested your chin and you was supposed to chin check him right back. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. That was the only thing in this story that kind of like, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But my heart goes out to all of the little boys, all of the people who are coming forward making claims about their experiences, all of the people who were like underage. My heart goes out to all of them. But that grown ass man, oh my God. I just could not with him. I just could not. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I couldn't, but yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into the TD McNutt stuff, but child, did y'all know that he so-called um was another so-called delivered? He said he almost, what was the article that he did a sermon about? He was in love with a man or something. I gotta find it. But some sermon that he did back in the day about him being in love with a man or about to marry a man or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to go over. Um, so I'm definitely gonna get into that too. I just felt like the Tyra one, I really don't have to pull up a whole bunch of receipts. I could just, talk about it, boom, 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 boom. You said, well, did he suck it? I don't know. He said he didn't, child. I shouldn't even be laughing at that, but because, the TD McNutt guy is dead wrong. He's dead wrong, but I don't know. I am a grown woman and I have had women try to proposition me. You know what I mean? And a simple bitch, it's not happening. It's just simple as that for me. I don't know. Like, if a girl came to me and was like, "Yeah, Neek, what you think if I asked you to lick my pussy?" I'll be like, "Bitch, I think you crazy as hell. Like, you're delusional if you think that I'm gonna do that. I don't like bitches." Like, like, but the way that he was trying to preface it was like, I'm a victim because, you know, I'm like, I'm like, I was thinking the same thing, Riri. Like, did you? But what's up to y'all? What's up, Unforgettable? What's up, everybody in the chat? What's up, Chilly Chill, AJ, um, Ashanti, Ashley. What's that? T-Tall? Who else? Mary Beth, Jaded, T-Girl. It's what is this? Dreamer Bean, Gerald, Brenda. Oh yeah, I'll make you one. I'll make you one. I'll make you one. I didn't even realize who that was at first. I gotta start reading these. Hola, hey. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell y'all that real quick, child, because my mama called cutting up about that damn juice. And I want to know from y'all, how many of y'all like got a juicer and like juice and stuff like that? What combinations do you guys do? Let me know. I want to try different He said that because he did it and he liked it. Child. I'm like, I don't want to be insensitive, but Hey, I guess I am insensitive. I don't know. Because what let me pull it up for y'all. Hold on. Let me pull up just that particular part. You definitely should buy one. You definitely should buy one. They don't get the okay, so on Amazon, they have this like the $40 one is those ones are not good. Like if you're gonna get one, at least get one of the ones where it has like the bigger shoot in the that you can put like whole fruits in. Get one of those ones. They start like the decent ones start at about $100. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to. You said you stick to smoothies? I mean, smoothies are good too. You said you haven't used it in 2 years. Girl, bust it out. Bust it back out, girl. Bust it back out. But, I'm enjoying my juicing journey because y'all know that I have started to gravitate more to the pure organic juices. So like anytime that I'll go live, normally I'm drinking the pure organic cranberry juice, but now to just like be making my own juice, I'm kind of feeling that vibe too. I've been eating sweet potato bowls. What's in it besides the sweet potato? Rice or quinoa, quinoa, however you say it. What's in your sweet potato bowls? Sweet potatoes and what else? Quinoa or do you use rice or do you use lettuce? What do you use with it? I can't get into juicing or smoothies. I just like my fruit raw. Okay. I mean, it is time consuming. I will give you that. It is definitely time consuming. Um, she said, I quit alcohol 6 months ago and I've been juicing a lot too. It helps with the cravings and eating healthier too. Yeah, I'm just now juicing, but I think that when I was, well, anytime I drink the pure cranberry juice, I feel like that kind of, I don't know, that just does it for me. It makes me feel like I'm sipping on a drink. Okay, sweet potato, cottage cheese. Ugh, cottage cheese. Ugh. Avocado and ground beef, ground turkey, avocado, plain Greek, and cheese. Okay. I could probably get with the plain Greek, but like what kind of cheese? Feta cheese or like what kind of cheese? But cottage cheese, yuck. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know how anybody could eat cottage cheese, and I don't know how anybody could eat blue cheese. Ugh. Both of those are so yuck to me. I can't do it. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot do it. Cottage cheese is yuck. Oh my god, it's so disgusting. Like, I think I think the look of cottage cheese is just like yuck to me. Like cottage cheese, oh my god. And blue cheese, ugh. Okay, not too much on blue cheese. Okay, 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 but it's yuck. Cottage cheese and pineapple. Blech. Ugh. Yuck. I do cheddar cheese. I saw my friend today. She been a big girl, but she got round now. So every time I put something in my mouth, I think about her. I got ooh, child, not her. You seeing somebody else and that was your diet. Yes, cottage cheese definitely looks like yeast infection. What brand cottage cheese are you using? What what brand of cottage cheese? I don't know. I tried cottage cheese before, but it was years ago. Like it was years and years and years ago. And I just forever remember it being yuck. And I've never tried it again. I just think the consistency of it looks yuck. I'm also a person who don't like potato salad either. So there's that. There's never any black people in cottage cheese commercials. Child. It comes in a red container. I forgot the name of it. Child, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try yours because I ain't wasting my money on it. It just looks yuck, and things that look yuck, I can't do it. Yeah, the people that say they love potato salad, I just don't. I think okay, so here's my thing, and I talked about this before. I don't like the salads that require mayonnaise. I think they're gross. Macaroni salad requires mayonnaise, it's gross. Potato salad requires mayonnaise, it's gross. Cottage cheese, I don't know what it requires, but it's gross. Um, so yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on both pages. That's why. Sorry. Because I'm gonna keep one up and you know, put one down. You probably haven't had the child, that's what everybody say. It's gross. I like coleslaw though. I do like coleslaw. Great value cottage cheese at Walmart. Mm. People always say that they want to take my black card. Anytime I tell people I don't like potato salad, they always yelling about taking my black card, child. I mean, I'll hand it over temporarily, child, because potato salad is yuck. All the great value products is sprayed with ammonia. Are they? Mm. Can you make a video on a Apostle McNutt? Yes, I will. I will. It's so much to go over with that, and I feel so late to the party, but you know, Imma get to it. But I don't know, I feel like and I'm starting to realize, I think, like, when my birthday comes around, I don't know, like, last year and this year too. I mean, it was a lot going on last year with, my friend Lucky and stuff, but this year, when my birthday came around, I don't know, like, every year you just feel like not to say like a midlife crisis or whatever, because I don't think I'm going through like a midlife crisis, but after your birthday, you just like, okay, I'm this age. Okay, what have I accomplished thus far? And then you just looking at things in perspective of where you are, where you wish to be, or and I don't know. I just was kind of in a rut like for the last 2 weeks. I kind of feel definitely out of my little rut that I was in. But yeah, for like 2 weeks after my birthday, I was just feeling like blah. I was feeling so blah, y'all. So my bad on all of the stories. People sent me so many videos about McNutt. That's like the most highly requested subject right now. But Why do you think Reverend Jesse Jackson's death isn't as televised? I don't know. I feel like they flooding the airwaves with and what's his name? Guthrie lady. Will you be covering the missing girl Genesis in Alabama? Is that the little girl who her mom waited to report her? If so, um, yeah, I plan to. Let's see, what did I miss? Okay, yeah, someone else wrote me about that too today. I got a lot to do. I definitely got a lot to do, but I definitely feel like I was in a little bit of a rut for the couple weeks after my birthday, like feeling blah. But um oh, thank you, cutie pie. She said you've accomplished plenty. You're doing well because I like you and dislike so many folks. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. Um yeah, that's ain't that you talking about the Nancy Guthrie's mama, right? That's what you're talking about, right? I mean, how could you miss it? It's literally everywhere. What do you think? What do I think about what? What do I think about wait, what are you asking me? What do I think about? Can you make a video on the Fantasia proposal and her daddy coming out exposing her husband? Um no. I know. I definitely need to hit them topics. What are we doing next? Because this is my last year. Girl, mine too. Mine too. It's okay to be blah at times. You're human. Just don't. Right. No, I'm not. I definitely have so much to accomplish. I have so much to accomplish, but I also feel like being like where I live, I feel like has me feeling blah as well too. I feel like that's part of it. Like, so, and I gotta stop saying like so much. Daisy cottage cheese with peaches. Give me like y'all talking about taking my black card for not liking potato salad, but I feel like I need to take Sin City's black card because everything it just sounds yuck. Like, ugh, like, I don't know. Cottage cheese just does not. I mean, never mind. I was gonna say something, but never mind. And you see how right when Coyle Ray did her video, I went live that what was it that night in the middle of the night, and I was giving my opinion. Everybody was like, "Oh, y'all hating," but then the next day, the whole world got an opinion about Coyle Ray sit down, and it was basically what me and the plainest Jane and the other people was saying, but yet we was hating. I'm like, well, damn. Next time you're at Walmart, look at it. Child. Mm-mm. I blended some cottage cheese and Greek yogurt in a smoothie. I mean, probably in a smoothie, blended up, maybe. But I don't know. Let me look. What is cottage? I don't even remember exactly the taste that cottage cheese had. I just know that it was yuck. And I just didn't like how lumpy it looked. What does it taste like? I don't even I just know that it was like nasty. A salted taste. What do you think? Fantasia is a longtime pick me. Girl, cottage cheese has a mild, slightly tangy and fresh dairy flavor with a creamy, lightly salted taste. It consists of soft white cheese curds mixed with a creamy dressing, often compared to a mix of yogurt, ricotta, or mild mozzarella. That don't even sound like it go together. What? It's compared to a mix of yogurt, ricotta, or mild mozzarella. Its texture is lumpy, though it can be blended for a smoother sour cream like consistency. Yeah, no. Yeah, I just remember it being lumpy as hell and being gross as hell. Right, right. Yes, definite. Heavy on lumpy ass milk. Spoiled milk at that. Yeah. That question about the other man was a mess, a mess, a mess. Do I cook, and if so, what's my favorite dish? I do cook, but I don't I don't cook like a whole lot, but I do cook. So, but my favorite dish is Mexican food. I like to make Mexican food. Okay. I love to make Mexican food, but can I make like I could make a bunch of stuff, but I am nobody eating cottage cheese. I like cream cheese. I don't like cottage cheese. Cream cheese is, to me is good. Cottage cheese, yuck. What do you think about Cardi B tour and all these people coming out to support her? I feel like everybody got fans. Everybody got fans. So, you know, I'm not a fan of her, but everybody got fans. You know, what I see in the blogs, most people think that Cardi B is relatable. And that's I guess why people are coming to support, but I feel like she makes horrible choices in men. And I also what I find very lame and so whack, and people do it with both girls. I just think it's so like elementary. When Nicki Minaj makes people mad, they like overly claim that they're such a Cardi B fan, or if Cardi B makes them mad, they're suddenly overly a Nicki Minaj fan. But it's like done like purposely to try to like slight one another. I feel like that shit is so whack. Like the people who are trying to like overly show Cardi B love all of a sudden now because they trying to like oppose Nicki Minaj. I feel like that's whack. Like I feel like a bitch is whack, she whack. You ain't gotta like ass kiss another girl just to try to slight the other one. I feel like that's whack. Cardi B be cosplaying, and no, I'm not a Nicki fan either, right? Yeah. She definitely is a caricature of a black woman. For sure. Both have issues and terrible taste. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, I think that's so lame. Like now, like whenever you see different people like make statements and it'll be like something random like, "Oh, who's your favorite artist?" And then they like overly show Cardi B love. It just feels forced to me. I'm gonna be honest. Now, yes, people like Cardi B. Yes, she has fans, but right now in this moment, some of the Cardi B love seems performative to me. That's just my opinion, though. Some of it seems pretty performative. And I just feel like that's lame. I feel like you could say Nicki Minaj is whack and a puppet without kissing Cardi's ass. Right. Definitely. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. But yeah, so that's all. I wanted to come to y'all, tell y'all originally about my mom going off on me because she decided to drink the juice that I made in the middle of the night. They definitely are the exact same person. Like to the T. And that's what I find so ironic in the fan bases is like each fan base like diehard hates the other girl, but both girls are the same bitch. It's crazy to me. Like they're the same chick. Like I don't know. But anyway. But anyways, what about the Tory Lanez update? What update? He's still in jail. He'll be in jail for years to come. So, can juicing recipes be blended? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, y'all, my mom is the low key. She a comedian. She funny. And she definitely funny. But I don't know what you mean by can juicing recipes be blended? Like, oh, you mean like if you only have a blender and you don't have a juicer? That's what you mean? My bad. Yeah. Um, so there's a lot of people who have juicing recipes for people who don't have a juicer. So what they do is they buy, I think it's a nut strainer. So like it's like a bag that strains nut milk, I think. I think that's the bag that they use. And no, I'm not talking about the hanky panky stuff. I'm talking about, when people try to make their own milk from peanuts. There's this strainer that they use. They put it in this bag. And so basically what they do is they put the fruit like the same recipe that you would do with a juicer. They put it in a blender, but they add water to it. And then they blend it out, like they blend everything together. They add a little water, not too much water, but they add a little bit of water and then they put it through one of those strainers. One of those, I think it's called you got to look it up. Um but there's several recipes for juicing for people who have blenders and they just use those bags that strain. Yeah, nut milk bag. That's what it's called, a nut milk bag. Yes. And so they strain everything through that nut milk bag and then it takes out all of the pulp and then it just leaves you with the drink. So either way you're putting in work. Like if you're doing it with the juicer, you still putting in work. So it's just an extra step, like one extra step, but um Chef Neek on the pots and pans, no. Juicing Neek on the juicer. Shoot. Juicing Neek on the juicer is what it is, to be honest with you. To be honest. Child, I don't even That's what it's called. She said nutbag is crazy. That's what it's called. I put olive oil on and go in the sun to saute your body fat. What? Child, what is it like in New Orleans right now? I heard that folks is out there by the droves for Mardi Gras and they are cutting up. And it's oversaturated from the clips that I saw. It feels like spring. I'm gonna look up one of the recipes for y'all. Hold on. Making a juice with a blender. They got several.
In 2016, I started juicing with a blender. It was actually my first time I ever did a juice cleanse. At the time, juicers felt expensive and I just needed something to get going. The truth is, you don't need fancy gear to start juicing. Yeah, I say that as I demonstrate today with a $2,000 professional blender from Cuvings. It's the only blender that I have to really demonstrate this. Shout outs to Cuvings today because they are today's sponsor. But the fact remains,
He always promoting, but you don't have to have a $2,000 blender. Your blender will work just fine.
There before, and I want to show you step by step how I do it using a blender. So pay less attention to the equipment, but more so the method. A great blender, by the way, especially if you intend to use it for business. Before I demonstrate the method on how I go about juicing with a blender, I do want to touch briefly on the topic of juicer versus blender. A masticating juicer such as the Cuvings Auto 10, the most recent Cuvings Auto 10 Plus, or the Revo 830.
We don't got time for all that, boy. Show us you putting this shit in the blender.
Dirt or residue, scrub skins and remove seeds or tough stems. Clean produce makes better juice, cleaner taste, safer for storage. Choose fruits and vegetables with high water content first. Melons, apples, cucumbers, berries. These should go at the bottom of your blender because they blend easier and release water fast. That liquid pulls down the rest of your mix, helping the blades move without struggle. Next, add your denser produce, carrots, beets, celery, leafy greens. Place them on top. Before blending, pulse your ingredients. A few quick bursts will break down the tougher produce without creating heat. Pulsing also begins the liquid release from your water-rich base. You'll see juice collecting at the bottom. Now, blend in short bursts. Stop between each to avoid overheating. Personally like the 100% cotton eco bags. It filters more pulp and gives a smoother finish. Just make sure to rinse the bag between uses to keep it clean and avoid residue buildup. Gently squeeze. Don't rush this step. Use your hands to press the juice out slowly. The juice that comes through.
All right, so that's how they do it. They get one of those bags, they put in the blender, they blend everything up, and then they put it in one of those bags, and then they squeeze it out. So that is how you do it with a blender. Hold on, let me see if he named the bag.
Use a high quality nut milk bag, not a basic strainer. I personally like the 100% cotton eco bags.
Okay, yeah. So he said a high quality nut milk bag. But yeah, so that's how you do it with the blender. You blend everything up, and then once you blend everything up, you use that strainer and call it a day. Let me show y'all one more, because you could blend yourself into juicing as well. Let's see. Let me show y'all one more, because we could all be on this juicing journey together, okay? didn't show shit. But her freezing the shit. Hold on. Let's go to a different one.
How to make a green juice without a juicer. The trick.
Nope, she got music playing. Nobody told you to have music playing, girl. Anyways, y'all get the gist of it. Let me see.
Turns out it was just a fantasy. One take. How to juice without a juicer. 1 whole grapefruit. 2 whole lemons with the skin on. 1 lime with the skin on. 2 clementines, no skin. Ginger. Turmeric. Pomegranate. Add in 1 cup of water and blend. After about a minute or 2, go in with another cup of water. If you don't have a juicer, all you need is a fine strainer. Stick bowl, put the strainer on top. You will take that mixture and pour that over. Take a spoon, and you will start to see liquid and the pulp separate. Now, don't toss this. You can use this for composting in your garden and other recipes. Give it a little fruit flavor. And once that is separated, you have a nice, clean, super juice. This reminds me of that dream I had about swimming in carbonated water. Turns out it was just a fantasy. One take.
All right. So, anyways, so that's how you could juice with a blender. I love Neek's personality. She's so relatable and down to earth in her unpopular view. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because you know it's an acquired taste over here, baby. But yeah, so let's all start this juicing journey together. Okay. Whip out them blenders. You know, we all got a blender now. Everybody got a blender. Now, he put a lot of water in his. I don't think I would put as much water because I feel like that would change the taste a bit. I think I would, instead of because he used like a bunch of turmeric and then a bunch of ginger. I think that I would like break down the turmeric and the ginger outside of the drink and then add that in like sliced up or something because I feel like that dried it out. Yeah, put it in a NutriBullet and strain away. Everybody get you a nut milk bag. I say sorry, I'm childish. Yeah, girl, get you a nut milk bag and strain that thing and call it a day. Okay. You said Target has blenders for sale. I feel like everybody got blenders for sale. You can always find a good deal with a blender, child. I feel like you can always find it. But I don't know. If you can't afford a juicer, then use what you got. But if you got an extra $100, I feel like pay the $100 and get a decent, okay juicer. Cause adding all that water, I don't know. At the first cup of water, all right. 2 cups of water in it, nah. I feel like that's a little OD. I feel like that's a little OD at that point. At that point, that's nasty. That ain't gonna taste good. I feel like if you have a blender and you don't have a juicer, I would go with more honeydew melon, watermelon, apple, cucumber, more things that have like high juice concentrate versus putting all them cups of water in it. That's too much. 2 cups of water is crazy. But yeah, so that's that on that. I'll talk to y'all later. I just wanted to check in with y'all real quick, tell y'all about my juicing journey, tell y'all about my mom, and Shut up, Jay. Talking about take pictures around the water bottle and use their imagination. If they can't afford a juice, just sit on the fruit. Shut up. You always trolling. You are something else. But anyways, y'all. Yeah, but I just wanted to I just wanted to tap in with y'all really quick. I'm about to go and make So I went to the store and I bought a honeydew melon. I still have some leftover green apples. I have child, they say to put cilantro in the juice. I don't like cilantro, but they say that you can't taste the cilantro. So I have some cilantro. I don't know. I'm still iffy about that, but I got it anyways. So I have some lemon, I have some lime, I have another small like watermelon. I bought some carrots. I bought some oranges. You know what? I think I'm gonna try the carrot one. I don't know. That don't really sound good. Oh, y'all know which one I tried last night? I also tried beet, a beet, pineapple, ginger mix yesterday. And that was really good. The pineapple takes away that nasty beet taste mixed with the ginger. That was really good. Really good. Really, really good. Like one of my favorites. Pineapple, beet, ginger. Did I add lime to that one? I might have added lemon to that. I don't know. I gotta start writing down the ingredients when I put them, child. But so far I've spent an arm and a leg on fruit. Okay. This juicing journey has not been cheap. Okay. I spent $50 at the store today. And I spent like $100 at the store yesterday. And I'm just buying shit, doing shit, experimenting, you know. But I'm having fun with it. So she said, well, I just ordered my fine mesh strainer. I'm excited to start juicing. I might make let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Once you start and you taste how fresh it tastes, opposed to like buying the concentrated sugary drinks at the store, you'll love it. Now, the only drawback, like I said, will be the prep. The prep is gonna get you every time because the prep be whooping me. Okay, the prep be whooping my tail, but I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. What's up, grape tea? What it do? What it do? What it do? But all right, y'all. Catch y'all later. Bye. Oh, and if y'all start juicing, let me know how it goes.